received by the Attorney General's Department are assigned to including narcotics.
100.7 FM in Takwa and Beach 105.5 FM in Sky 93.5 FM all in Takrade. In the Bono region, tune in to Greener 95.9 FM in Sunyane. In the Ashanti region, we're live on Focus 94.3 FM in Kumasi and Orange 107.9 FM also in Kumasi. In the Volta region, we're live on Revival 99.3 FM in Tajewu and VOV Radio 95.7 FM in Hohoi. In the northern region, it's Radio Bimbila 91.9 FM. In the Upper East region, you can tune in to Quality 88.7 FM in Garu. In the Upper West region, we're also live on Radio Tungsong 97.3 FM in Wa and Drapa 96.1 FM.
On YouTube, look for Citi FM, and also on citifmonline.com. You can listen to us. We are also on Facebook. If you want to comment and send messages to react to the stories, the number on WhatsApp is 0549 986 996, 0549 986 996. And on Twitter, now known as X, my handle is at Umaru Sanda. You can also mention at Citi973. Let's start off with the issues happening in the courts. The Office of Special Prosecutor has formally gone to court with charges against former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta and others. We are told 78 counts against them. Hansen Ajiman is our legal affairs correspondent. He's in studio with me. Hansen, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Sanda.
So, formal charges, even though Ken Ofori-Atta is not in the country, what are the key charges that have been brought against, or the key crimes that the OSP is claiming they committed?
So, amongst inchoate offences and also substantive offences, you have conspiracy to commit the criminal offence of directly or indirectly influencing the procurement process to obtain an unfair advantage in the award of a procurement contract. You also have offences related to the attempt to influence the procurement process to obtain unfair advantage in the award of a procurement contract. There are also causing financial loss to the state counts that have been leveled against some of the accused persons. You also have using public office for profit against most of the accused persons here, as well as directly influencing the procurement process to obtain an unfair advantage in the award of a procurement contract, amongst others. And so, Sanda, if you go through the charge sheet as released from the Office of the Special Prosecutor, you have offences ranging from attempt, abetment of influencing procurement process, as well as directly influencing procurement process, causing financial loss to the state. These are the major charges that have been leveled or charged against the 8 accused persons.
So if you look at charge sheets, they would usually give the count and particulars of offense. Has the OSP given some particulars of the offenses he's alleging against these officers?
Yes, so in one of the instances, another offense of conspiracy to commit the criminal offense of willful oppression, contrary to section 23(1) and 2391 and 3 of the Criminal Offences Act. The particulars read: Kenneth Yao Ofori-Atta, 66 years, in your position as a Minister of Finance. Ernest Darko Akore, 67 years, in your position as the Chef de Cabinet of the Minister of Finance. Emmanuel Kofi, 66 years, in your position as the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority. And Isaac Grensel, 63 years, in your position as Commissioner of the Customs Division of Ghana Revenue Authority. In or around January 2019 at Accra, in the Greater Accra region of the Republic of Ghana, and within the jurisdiction of this court, agreed to act together with a common purpose of committing the crime of willful oppression in respect of the duties of your offices by willfully committing excess of authority to the injury of the public by disregarding the disapproval by Public Procurement Authority of Strategic Mobilization Enhancement Limited.
Thank you so much. Hansen Ajiman is our legal affairs correspondent. Let's speak to Frank Davis. He's lawyer for Ken Ofori-Atta. Sir, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
What's happening?
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Great. These charges that we have seen publicized, your client is not in the jurisdiction, but are you formally aware of the charges that have been brought against him by the OSP?
Well, good evening to your esteemed listeners and viewers. Yes, it's all over social media, so I have seen it.
And I mean, that's so informal. I'm talking about whether formally there's anything that has happened in the court at the registry. That's what I mean.
What has happened in the court in the registry?
Whether this has been filed formally in the court and served on your client?
I wouldn't know. That should be a question for the OSP to answer. I have seen the charges. I think about 78 of them.
What do you make of them?
What do I make of the charges?
Yes, please.
Oh, the special prosecutor, I believe, knows what he's doing. So he has now formally charged my client and others with whatever. Of course, I've spent time with that number. The duty of any prosecutorial team is to prove the guilt of an accused person beyond all reasonable doubt. So, yes, it's one thing formulating charges, and it's another proving the offense. So, for me, it means nothing.
But
he's charged him, yes, fine. So,
okay,
he will have to prove the charges.
Great.
It's not the scribbling. It's just not the scribbling of English language on paper, which amounts to prosecution. There should be a conviction, and that conviction is based on proving the guilt of the accused person. So charges mean nothing.
Before we get there, the prosecution would have to make its case. You would have to open your defense, and at the end of the day, the judge would decide where to swing to. But has your client formally seen these charges, at least being brought to his attention by the court registry?
I am telling you that I have just seen it on social media. Indeed, if these charges have been formally relayed to my client, he would have told me. I am telling you, I have no such knowledge. I only have also seen it on social media, as you have. So I don't know yet whether he's been served or he's been formally notified of the charges. I don't know that for a fact. So I can't tell you that I know. I don't.
All right. Now, but would you represent your client in court when the charges are formally read and the case opens from the prosecution side, or you have indication that your client would come and take his plea or respond to the question of whether he's guilty or not in court?
Mr. This is a question to ask with all due respect. You've called me as well for kind of reaction. So indeed, if the charges are arraigned and the matter goes to court, I'll definitely be in court.
Okay. Will your client be in court?
But I wouldn't know for now.
Are there plans to get your client to come into the jurisdiction to respond to these charges?
I wouldn't know for now. He has not been formally notified of any charges. So the question is a bit preemptive. I can only wait for him to instruct me on what has been served or not served on him. For now, I have seen it on social media. I might believe that he also might have cited something like that. I don't know for a fact anyway, but I have seen it. I might believe that since it's all over the place, somebody might just prompt him that something like this has happened. So yes, I mean, I'm waiting for him to instruct formally.
Should that somebody prompting him not be his lawyer?
Oh, but why should I be the one to prompt him?
Because you are the one to defend him, so you have to bring his attention to the fact that the Republic of Ghana has brought charges against him, and how Ken
Okurata is a widely read person. He's widely read. So I believe that he will do what is necessary by him.
Which includes coming to respond in court, having his day in court.
By all means, an accused person will have his day in court. So when he gets to that bridge, he surely will cross it.
Even if the accused person is not in the jurisdiction.
Why are you running over yourself? Why are you being so judgmental and prejudicial? What do you mean by even the accused person is not in the country? But once upon a time, all of you were here when the special prosecutor said that he was going to force his entry into the country. So why are you making this comment? As if Ken Okurata is fleeing justice? Don't do that.
Yeah, but I was
what do you mean by because he's out of the country?
But I was also here when he said he was going to come, but he hasn't. So that's why I'm just asking.
Yeah, because he has attended onto a medical procedure. Why do you only hear one side? He has had a medical procedure which is known to everybody. He is recuperating. When his doctors tell him to come to the country, he will come. What is this fixation about people saying they can this, can that? What's all this fixation about?
Because people are
the man has gone for a medical surgery.
Because the OSP has said he's a fugitive of justice, and so people are interested in knowing whether he will come.
Are you going to the past? I thought we were going to the present and the future. Stop this past thing. The OSP says he's a fugitive from what justice.
But
you haven't charged anyone with an offense, and you tell me he's a fugitive from justice. Do you people say this thing just because you have heard it? You should understand what you are saying to me. What do you mean by the OSC says he's a fugitive from justice? And so, because the OSC says you are also repeating it ad nauseum, don't do that.
Mr. Davis, I'm just trying to get information from you. It is.
Yes,
I have no interest whatsoever in this.
But I'm saying that the information you want to get from me should be based on stated facts.
Yes, and the stated facts are that the Office of Special Prosecutor has said that your client is a fugitive of justice. He's making attempts to bring him home to face trial. However, he has gone to court and brought these formal charges. And I'm asking what your client is going to do. Would he come formally, or he will be tried in absentia? That's what I wanted to know. You are his lawyer and better placed to respond to these questions, I believe.
I am saying, listen to me, I am saying that for now, I don't even know whether he's been notified of the charges. It is running over social media, and I'm saying he's a widely read person. He might chance on it, or somebody might bring his attention. But he has to be formally notified of the charges before we can be asking these questions whether he's going to come into the country or not. It's like, why? He has to be notified. And if that is not done, I don't think I'm placed to be answering questions on whether he's going to come or he won't come. I think I'm a clairvoyant. If he is formally notified, then we can be having the discussion whether he's coming or not. And indeed, when he's notified, you will know. Because the OSP has a pension of doing everything he wants to do on social media, facing the microphone and cameras, but not in the courtroom. So when he notifies him, he will tell you people. And then you can ask me the questions, and I will answer.
Okay.
I said it the last time, and I'm repeating it. Kenneth Nanaya Kuntun Kunuku Ofoyata is so scared of prosecution. He is not in the least scared. So nobody should have any whimper that, Ken is running away.
Very well. We'll wait to see if he comes, and then
wait to see that day. When he comes, not if.
Okay, when he comes. But in between now and then, if there's need for you to go and respond in court, you will do that for him while you wait for him to come.
Of course. Those are my instructions as a trained lawyer.
I'm just wondering though, so just for education purpose, usually they would ask guilty or not. Who is going to respond to that when it's made in court? So that you, the lawyer, definitely cannot be the one to respond to. So when it gets to that, what happens?
When that bridge also crosses our path, we'll cross it.
Thank you for speaking to us, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
That's Frank Davis, his lawyer for Ken Oforiatta. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 Citi FM. We're coming to you from our studios in Accra. I'm Umaru Sandamadu here with Ejubi Wiafe Akintin. We'll be back to talk about other stories. Please stay with us.
Eyewitness News. Be there as it happens. The Kakamotobi come out in the festive season, and they are as scary as our bills. But we don't want to miss out on parties, family, and festivals. Whether you say Akwaba, Maraba, Wezo, or Obake, EcoBank says tap into Vibes in the 5-star enjoyment promo. Be one of 10,000 lucky winners when you deposit multiples of 400 Ghana cedis or take a loan in multiples of 4,000 Ghana cedis to win up to 1.5 million Ghana cedis in cash and prizes. 1-year insurance cover, gift vouchers, and more. That's not all. Use your EcoBank card, mobile app, USSD, or POS to transact and enjoy up to 15% discount. Tap into Vibes with EcoBank. T's and C's apply. Bill shouldn't scare you. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. EcoBank will never call or text asking you to verify sensitive information like your PIN, Ghana card, or bank card information. Pay better attention to details.
Christmas, my favorite time of the year.
This
This festive season, Volta Serene Hotel invites you to experience the magic of Christmas and New Year like never before. From 20th of December to the 1st of January, step into a world of joy, music, laughter, and celebration. We begin on the 20th with a soulful carols night, filling the air with warmth and melody. Then, on 23rd and 24th of December, arrive in style as we welcome you with fresh coconut and local treats. Christmas Day brings pure delight, exciting moments for kids, relaxing escape for adults, and an elegant all-white dinner under the stars, crowned with a spectacular fireworks display. On Boxing Day, embrace culture and rhythm, from picnics and traditional dance to an unforgettable high life and old school night. As the week unfolds, enjoy movie nights, live music, karaoke, and endless fun, until we welcome 2026 with a breathtaking fireworks show on New Year's Eve. Special Christmas packages starting from 4,050 for individuals, 5,250 for couples, and 8,900 Ghana cedis for a family of 4 for 2 nights. Call or WhatsApp 0541 539 867 or 0362 025 243 to book your experience today. Volta Serene Hotel. Feel the serene touch.
Accra, are you planning that big church convention or must-attend events this season? Don't let communication slow your momentum. With Wiggle Vision's voice and SMS services, you can reach thousands of people in just seconds. Send personalized voice messages, instant reminders, event updates, and registration confirmations, all with one click. No internet? No problem. Wiggle's reliable USSD and bulk SMS platforms keep everyone connected, anytime, anywhere. From vibrant churches in Osu to event planners in East Legon, everyone's switching to Wiggle Voice and SMS to keep their audience engaged and informed. So why wait? Talk to Wiggle Vision today. Call 055 417 059 or visit wiggle.com.gh. That's wiggle.com.gh. Wiggle Vision, connecting people, powering events.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. And what time when you come back, we I don't hear the sound of your car. Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same right. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind self be the 3-in-1 action no. Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my go be fast then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my go be inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the go be too small.
Go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank account too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to the luckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you're abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana Cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Play responsibly, not for persons under 18 years. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform.
Let your voice be heard on Eyewitness News on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag Eyewitness News.
You're welcome back. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 Citi FM. Let me speak to Martin Kpebu. He's a private legal practitioner. Sir, you're welcome to Eyewitness News. Counsel, good evening.
Yes, evening.
I wanted to speak to you about the charges that have been brought against Ken Ofori-Atta, but there's something that would interest you. I want us to talk about that too. As someone whose name is connected to the grant of bail in this country, there's a statement that has been made by the Attorney General I want us to listen to, if you would just indulge me. So Dr. Dominic Ayine, the Minister for Justice and Attorney General, has been speaking in Parliament, and he has justified the recent bail conditions that we have seen granted or given by the Economic and Organized Crimes Office, EOCO. Let's hear what he said, and then we can speak further on this. All right. Mr. Kpebu, I think I am having difficulties getting that. So while I look for that soundbite, you've heard that the formal charges have been brought against Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta and others. You have been one of the people asking for that to be done. It's been done now. What's your comment, and what do you make of the charges?
I say that this is a half-hearted, and half-baked solution to the problem. Half-hearted and half-baked because it turns out that Ofori-Atta walked out of Ghana under the nose of Kisi Ejabin. So what is this? Ofori-Atta walked out of Ghana in the full glare of Kisi Ejabin and his OSP apparatus. Ofori-Atta walked out of Ghana in the full glare of Kisi Ejabin and the OSP apparatus. He himself said it. You saw the video where he confirmed that before Ofori-Atta left, he got intel. He said, I intercepted the letter. Then I went to NIB, didn't get help. I went to National Security. The heads of these two institutions are Gabi's boys, Dankwa Institute boys. And Ofori-Atta and Gabi are related. So his kins and Gabi's boys are heads of these institutions. And he said that's where you went for help. You see the deliberate collusion. So this is a half-hearted attempt at fighting corruption. Kisi Ejabin has never been committed from day one at fighting corruption. You see, when Martin Amidu had a challenge with Akufo-Addo, he came out and informed the people of Ghana that Akufo-Addo is a mother serpent of corruption. And you see, since then, you see Akufo-Addo's reputation then collapsed. It's been in tatters ever. It can never be put back to shape again. You see it. So all Kisi Ejabin had to do at that time, and even ORA was working. I was part of the ORA committee. And if you ask anybody near government, they will tell you that when there is a change in government, though President Mahama had not been sworn in, once he's sworn and the thing is going the other way, the heads of those institutions listen to the incoming president and his people. Kisi Ejabin didn't do all these things. Said, I intercepted the letter. Please, interview Kisi Ejabin. Kisi Ejabin has to leave that office. Look, he should have left like 2 years ago. It means that he's a double agent. He's there to satisfy the people who brought him in. Double agent, and pretends to be working for the people of Ghana, but he's working for his private interest.
That's a serious allegation.
But he himself said it. He said he saw Ofori-Atta leave. Please play the interview. Thank God that it was a video. Omaru, I have it on my phone. Should I send to you if you didn't watch? He said, I intercepted the KSM interview. He said he intercepted the letter. Intercepted. So he saw the letter where that's the one sent to both chiefs of staff, the old one and the incoming one, where Ofori-Atta said he is going out for medical leave. He said that I intercepted it. I have my men all over, but I went to NIB. NIB, the man used to work for Dankwa Institute. It's Gabi who put him there. Atubra Kweku, National Security.
But Atubra Kweku was put there by the president. You cannot say Gabi put him there. Gabi was not in government in any shape.
We all know that Gabi was very influential. Listen, it's Atubra who recommended, what do you call it? It's Gabi who recommended him. Atubra used to work for Gabi in the Dankwa Institute. Atubra didn't work for Akufo-Addo.
So you know this as a matter of fact, or you're just alleging?
No, Atubra I was working at this in Dankwa Institute. You can check.
Yeah, no, I know that, but I'm saying that how he became now NIB or previously BNI boss, you cannot say the appointment was done by Gabi. I mean, that's what I'm just saying. So that
it's recommendation. Naturally, it's recommendation. That's what I mean. Of course, Gabi wasn't president. So he would say that, bro, that's Gabi's brothers with Akufo-Addo. Okay? In Chi, there's no word for cousin. So don't say cousin. Okay? Where they come from is Akan. Akan, there's no word for cousin. So Gabi is brother to Akufo-Addo. So Gabi goes to tell, bro, I think Atubra is fit for this office. When your brother tells you that, I think I'm on the ground, he is good. As many you go to national security, the same. And that's where Kisi said he went to get help. A double agent.
But did he have a choice? Those are the heads of the institution. To the extent that they are the heads, he had no choice than to deal with them, regardless of how they were appointed. Because if you stretch this further, you may even say then that Kisi himself was appointed by President Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo is cousins with Ken. So if you want to stretch it, that's how absurd it will get, don't you think?
Yes. No, it's not absurd. Hey, how can I say absurd? So that's the whole idea. So they took it soft. You see, when they brought an independent person, Martin Amidu, they said that Amidu embarrassed Akufo-Addo for life, because for the rest of Akufo-Addo's life, his legacy, he can never run away from the Ejapadia deal, how they were going to sell our mineral resources to themselves. Okay, through all those fanciful procedures. So you see, so they learned their bitter lesson that don't try an independent person, bring somebody within our circle. So the key thing, Umaru, we cannot run away. For the rest of Kisi's life, he will have to answer, and that's why he should resign immediately. That he says he intercepted it. So when you intercept, you don't learn from your predecessors. Your predecessor came out to the media when Akufo-Addo was suffocating him. So you today saying if Akufo-Addo's appointees are suffocating you, come to the general public, and that's constitutional. That's the preamble to the Constitution. Sovereignty resides in the people. That is Article 1, Clause 1 of the Constitution. Sovereignty resides in the people. That is Article 5 of the Constitution. 35. That is Article 125 as well, and many other provisions. So when, as a head of a public institution, you are being suffocated, you are being frustrated, you have a right to come and inform the people, the ultimate owners of the power. And Kisi would have nothing of it, and he allowed Ofori-Atta to escape. So I cannot trust him. And even you look at some of the charges that are filed, he's deliberately gambling with financial loss. Look at count 6, financial loss and other offenses. Financial loss is not part of the OSP mandate. He can say it is a related corruption offense. But what do you do? The best would have been that if you want to do financial loss and all those things, you want to take away the Attorney General's power, then he should have gone to court for interpretation first. So when you are not sure, don't use a live case like this. You argue that you want an interpretation that if you interpret the OSP Act 959, corruption related can then encompass any offense at all you see whilst you are investigating. So when the courts agree, then you can do this. Now you are going to use this case to gamble. You are going to use this case to gamble. When you get there and the court says no, as for financial loss, it's not part of you. It's too huge. That's how come that one belongs to Attorney General. What are you now going to do? What a gamble. It's part of the
so you don't trust so you don't trust the charges.
Absolutely, I don't. I don't trust the charges at all. I cannot trust Kisi. Kisi once worked for Ofori-Atta. Ofori-Atta is his former client. Kisi worked for Gabi. The same circle. Ask Kisi Ejabin, did he work for Gabi and Ofori-Atta? Once he did Kisi attend meetings with Ofori-Atta? Did he attend meetings with Ofori-Atta? Okay, did he?
Okay.
And that man is now going to be prosecuting Ofori-Atta.
Since you've talked about Martin Amidu, 2 days ago was the 5th anniversary of his resignation from that office. So you have a problem with Kisi, not the office of special prosecutor. You would want that office to continue, but not with Kisi as head.
Absolutely, yes. Okay. Kisi should stay, but I said Kisi. Sorry, the office should stay, but Kisi Ejabin, Albert Akugu, and Sami Daku should be out of that office. That's the clique.
Why are you adding Sami Daku to the lot?
Oh, Sami Daku is the one who runs the errands for Kisi. He's the right-hand man. He's a right-hand man. He runs the errands for Kisi.
How? He's head of communication or I think something, corporate affairs are there. So how are you connecting him? Yes.
I'm with a lawyer. I'm sure next year by this I will be saying cancel. Hey, the man closest to the big man, when you are doing the sweep, you sweep all of them. You can't leave him there. He'll be a mole. So ask nobody when you are sweeping under new management, the people who are causing us trouble, once he said they are being sat down, intercepted the letter that Oforiatta said he's fleeing from Ghana and didn't do anything. His right-hand man, Albert, and for Sami Dakwe and Albert, have to follow him. For Albert Akugu, right now as we speak, you haven't seen the petition Ashraj against Albert Akugu and Kisi Ejabin. Prosecutorial misconduct against them. You haven't seen it. It's been published.
Very well. I've heard that Kisi is looking for you. He's invited you to his office tomorrow. Invited you to his office. Do you know what it is about, and will you go?
I promised myself not to grant an interview on that this matter. So what I just said, let's leave it. Let me go and come. It's not.
So you will go.
So yes. By all means.
But what if they lock you up and say produce 80 million CD bill? Will you have it?
They know that I'm king of bail, so they won't attempt to do that to me. They know that. So the letter is very polite. You see. Because it's very polite, you see, I'm a lawyer. This work, activism, I'm now embracing it. I didn't know that I'll become an activist. I thought activists were separately trained. I'm not coming to it.
Will you go with a lawyer or you represent yourself?
I'm going with a host of lawyers. I just go with them so that they'll be witnesses. I don't want so that they'll be witnesses.
Yes. Okay.
But it's not.
When will you honor the invitation? So we'll come and stand on the gate and wait.
I don't wish media to come there. I don't want it to be a media circus.
No, so that if they lock you up, we'll keep counting the days for you.
No, I don't think they know. I doubt. I don't want it to be a media circus. I know democracy. Wow.
But when are you tell us when are you going? You tell us. When Paul Adumochi was going, he told us. So we want to also know when he also going.
Because he was a suspect. I'm not going there as a suspect. I'm not a suspect in any criminal. I made comments that these very ones I'm making, these same comments, the ones I've just made today. That's what I did on this TV3 on 2nd November and then 8th November and then even last week. I've been repeating that. Look, as for that point, Umaru, we'll drag it. Sarkisi will leave office for that fact. He has to go. We can never trust him. You see the crown jewel. The number one suspect, you see Oforiatta about to travel and say you have no sense to tell Ghanaians that Oforiatta is about to leave Ghana. Then what sense do you have? So that one there is enough.
So you stand by it and you tell him to his face when you go. And
absolutely.
But when are you going? Just tell him when are you going?
You let me tell you privately.
Okay,
I will.
That's fine.
No, listen. I don't mind telling you privately. If you broadcast it, well, then that's your matter. But I don't want it. I'm not scared of anything.
Okay.
Even if I was going as a suspect, but that's not. I'm not under any investigation. These comments are what they want me to come and clarify. And I'll go and play his own video to him. You'll see him in the video with his 32 teeth. That I intercepted the letter Oforiatta wrote saying that I'm leaving Ghana.
It's okay.
And that I went to NIB, went to National Immigration, all the wrong places. When the people of Ghana were here. When NDC food soldiers, I said that close them. Sorry.
Mr. Kwebu, let's move on from Kisi. I don't want to be jointly invited with you. So let's listen to Attorney General Dr. Dominic Ayine. He spoke in Parliament today about bail. The IOCO bills that have been granted. I just want to listen briefly because you are the one who took the case to the Supreme Court for the grant of bail. I want you to just comment on that before we go. Please indulge me.
So what they are doing now is not new, and I don't think that it should change because it escapes or is unavailable to stand trial. Whatever you are able to extort in justification will not be able to offset the sum that is involved, the criminal liability that is involved. So, for instance, if you have a situation where the suspect is accused of, let's say, causing financial loss to the state in the sum of 1 billion Ghana cedis, or stealing in the sum of 31.1 million Ghana cedis, You cannot set bail terms that are, unjustifiably low. So it is the magnitude of the offenses we are dealing with that dictates that we set bail sums that reasonably justify the crimes that have been committed or alleged to have been committed. Right, Honorable Speaker.
So that's the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Aine. Mr. Kwebu, justified, you are the one who has been asking for bail. Bail, they say, should be reasonable. He says this is reasonable. It's connected to the crime you are alleged to have committed, so it's normal.
Yes, that's what the Act 30 says. Section 96 and then 97, you find all those sections there. Yeah, yes, that's what the law says. It just says that it should not be excessive and should not be used as punishment. So the key to what Dr. Ayeni says is this, that it is what you are alleged to have taken. So let's say if the facts show clearly that you signed a check for, let's say, 40 million Ghana cedis, the money is in your hands, and then we don't see it being used for the work done. Yes, if they set the bill at 40 million, it's justified because you took that hot cash. So if we see money leave the public purse, so that's the key thing we should see. How much do you see that money, that sum, leave the public purse? If it left the public purse and entered your hands, then that should be the amount. So that's the key thing. But sometimes it can leave your hands, so it can leave the public purse, but not all of it comes into your hands. Some go into another person's hands, etc.
Okay.
If it properly went into those person's hands, it would be the total that left the public purse that you will be used as bail.
Very well.
If it properly went into other people, but if it doesn't properly go there, then they say you are ultimately responsible. So if you didn't go through single source proof, so you didn't go through the right sources to get the contract approved, but you use single source, blah, 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 then they'll say you are responsible, you caused it.
Okay, all right. That's fine.
Yeah.
Thank you for speaking to us.
You're welcome.
That's Martin Kwebu. He's a private legal practitioner. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 Citi FM.
Eyewitness News. Be there as it happens.
Your family's health should never be a worry, no matter where you are in the world. Are you a Ghanaian in the diaspora, a foreign resident in Ghana, or a Ghanaian looking for the perfect health insurance plan for yourself or your family in Ghana? Then the Apex Ebusiapa health cover is what you need. A comprehensive health insurance plan to protect your loved ones. From hospital stays to life-saving treatments, we ensure quality health care at an affordable cost. Apex Ebusiapa health cover. You don't just send love home, you secure it. Visit Apex Health Insurance at Zion House, Bondi Road, Shashi East Legon, or call 0540-128-256 or 0501-683912. Apex Ebusiapa Health Plan. Global love, local care.
My hands a champion, creating temptation. 100% natural Kivo, ginger, garlic, onion. No salt, no MSG, no preservatives. Steam them natural. Chicken, fish, and meat. Yes,
Kivo 3 100% natural ginger garlic onion powder. Incredible aroma. Champion taste. This advert is FDA approved.
Ginger, garlic, and onion. 3-in-1 Kivo.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
Mappé. Et mappé. Oh, French, you did. This is a midi croissant.
Meet Aja. She makes sobolo in a small shop in Kaswa. She's going places with MTN Ejumapa. Now, she's learning French kakra to teach her francophone customers indigenous recipes.
Watashi no namae wa.
Watashi no namae. Boy.
Whoa. She's learning Japanese too? Watashi. What? If you're a woman with a small business, join MTN Ejumapa today by dialing *5060# and enjoy 150 megabytes data, a lifestyle bundle for social media, free MTN to MTN calls every Monday, and an insurance cover. You will also gain access to expert training, discounts on digital tools, and financial support to grow the business of your dreams. Terms and conditions apply. MTN.
No. best.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, madam.
Is that not my daughter's picture and name on your school's billboard?
Oh, yes.
But why? Is that how things are done?
Oh, madam, but I thought you would be happy to see your child's picture on display by the school. She's a star.
Star for what? Look, take that billboard down right now. My child and I need to know when our personal information is being shared, how it is shared, and what it is used for in any organization. It is my daughter's personal space and her privacy matters. Why would you do that?
Madam, please, exercise patience.
Assert your privacy rights. Request erasure. Restrict the use of your information. You can give and withdraw consent to the collection, usage, and disclosure of your information from any organization. It's your rights. It's the law. Privacy is everyone's responsibility. To learn about your rights and more, visit www.dataprotection.org.gh or call 0256 301533. Remember, privacy is personal.
People of Ghana, prepare yourselves. This is no ordinary Black Friday. This is the Black Friday that refuses to end. And as the cedi rises against the dollar, Electroland is dropping prices even more. Double blessings. From today to the end of December 2025, visit any Electroland showroom or authorized dealer for massive Black Friday deals on Samsung, TCL, Midea, and Nasco appliances, smart TVs, fridges, ACs, washing machines, cookers, microwaves, and small kitchen appliances. Enjoy buy one, get one free on selected items. Yes, real bug off. Imagine buying one small appliance and getting another. Your neighbor will think your house is now an appliance boutique. Plus, the ultimate Achedia Kessia promo continues. Buy anything and enter Electroland's ultimate Achedia Kessia draw. More gifts, more surprises, more joy. Call 050-315-9739 or visit electrolandgh.com. Electroland, home of luxury but affordable electronics. Terms and conditions apply.
Let your voice be heard on Eyewitness News on Facebook at facebook.com/Citi97.3, Twitter at twitter.com/Citi973, and Instagram at instagram.com/Citi973 with the hashtag Eyewitness News.
You're welcome back. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 Citi FM. Maybe what else do we have?
Interior Minister Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak has announced a 6 weeks ban on the use of firearms at funerals, festivals, and other festive occasions. According to him, the move is aimed at sanitizing the system. Speaking at a press conference in Accra, Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak says after the 6 weeks ban, all arms will be registered and owners trained.
After a broad consultation with the Ghana Police Service, the National Commission on Small Arms and Light Weapons, and our security agencies, traditional leaders, religious organizations, and civil society, the government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has resolved to declare a gun amnesty, a bold and compassionate initiative to reduce illicit firearms in our country. The gun amnesty program is a window of grace. It offers every law-abiding Ghanaian who holds an unregistered or illicit firearm the opportunity to surrender it without fear of interrogation or arrest or even prosecution. From the 1st of December 2025 to the 15th of January 2026, any person who voluntarily hands over such weapons at designated collection point will be commended, not condemned. You will be recognized as a patriot, contributing to the peace and safety of our nation. But let me be clear, when this amnesty period ends, the law will take its full course. The Ghana Police Service and all security agencies will intensify operations to recover illicit arms. Those who refuse this generous offer will be treated as criminals, and the consequences will be firm and uncompromising. Additional measures that we have taken so far are the following measures. We accompanied to ensure lasting impact, the following measures will accompany the gun amnesty. A 6-week amnesty window for voluntary surrender of the illicit arms, which is from the 1st of December to the 15th of January. Suspension of issuing new firearms permit for importation and sales during this amnesty. So those who want to venture into the business and want to have new license, they will have to wait until after this period. Temporary ban on the use of firearms in traditional celebration. And this is something that is so important to us. We've engaged all our regional ministers and we've tasked our regional ministers to get all our regional House of Chiefs and our opinion leaders and chiefs to know, whilst this amnesty lasts, it doesn't really matter whether what you have is licensed or not. We just want to silence the gun in these 6 weeks. So during funeral, during festivals, all the celebration, we just don't want to see any gun there. And we are putting in very vigorous measures. And we don't want to have any confrontation with any traditional authority. Please bear with us and let us be able to streamline these illicit arms that are in our hands. Many of us will attest to the fact, we all know that it is this gunpowder that were usually used at celebration. Today, at these celebrations, you see pump action, you see pistols. In some instances, we even see AK-47 and G3s being bundled at funerals, at other ceremonies. We are saying that during these 6 weeks, it doesn't really matter whether it is gunpowder, whatever it is, please bear with us and observe the ban, because we are going to enforce this vigorously and we do not want to have any confrontation with any traditional authority.
That was Interior Minister Mohammed Muntaka. Away from that, President John Dramani Mahama says the Elwak stampede that resulted in the death of 6 people could have been avoided. He believes that military officers handling the recruitment exercise could have done things better. Speaking on the matter for the first time at a meeting with the leadership of the Christian Council Ghana at the Jubilee House, President Mahama indicated that stringent measures have been put in place ahead of the resumption of the exercise on Thursday.
It was avoidable. It just shouldn't have happened. The lack of opportunity has made recruitment into the security services a life and death issue for many young people. And so for many years, many young people have been wanting to go into the security services. But at a certain point in time, the recruitment was not transparent. You hear the portal is open, then nobody hears anything. Before you hear, people are in camp training. People have been selected and in camp training. And so we, during the campaign, said that we're going to make the recruitment more open and transparent, and that we're going to do the recruitment in all the regions simultaneously. So we would announce a date. When you go on the portal, it will tell you whether you are qualified, because there are certain basic qualifications.
You heard President John Dramani Mahama.
News. Be there as it happens. Get the details. Every significant financial transaction, every market movement, and all the policies that affect your business. Citi Business News. Be informed.
Time now for Citi Business News on Eyewitness News. I am Ijibi Wiafe Akintin. Let's settle for the details. Ghana's GDP, which stood at approximately $49 billion a decade ago, is projected to more than double, exceeding $100 billion by the end of 2025, with per capita income expected to rise significantly. The Ministry of Finance says these projections underscore why economic growth remains the most reliable measure of the country's economic health. Speaking on behalf of the Finance Minister at Deloitte's 2026 National Post-Budget Discussion, Coordinating Director of the Real Sector Division Samuel Arca said the projected growth signals a fundamental shift in Ghana's economic standing. He added that the expansion provides a key benchmark for evaluating revenue performance, debt sustainability, and Ghana's competitiveness on the global stage.
Now, exactly 10 years ago, Ghana's GDP in dollars was about $49 billion. Now, when you add that to our population of 30-something, you have a per capita income that at the same year was 1,756. Now, because we crossed 1,000, we became a middle income, but a lower middle income. Today, one of the key things on the economic performance in 2025 is pointing to the direction that Ghana, for the very first time, by the end of 2025, which will be calculated next year by April, will stand a pole position to hit $100 billion for the first time in our history. At the same time, it is possible that the per capita 10 years ago below $2,000, of course it's around $2,000 now, could hit about $3,000 also for the very first time, inching us away from the median to the higher level of the lower middle income.
Samuel Arkest is Coordinating Director of the Real Sector Division at the Ministry of Finance. Policy analyst Senyor Hosi has described Ghana's 2026 budget as smart but not transformational, cautioning that the real test lies in sustaining progress. Speaking on a panel during Deloitte's 2026 post-budget discussion, Senyor Hosi commended the Ministry of Finance for the deliberate strides reflected in the budget, but warned that today's achievements could quickly unravel without careful implementation.
I think we should admit where we are coming from, and we should appreciate the progress that has been deliberately made. Now to the budget that we see for 2026. First, we'll discuss it at the top level and discuss it and I do agree that it's a great budget, but it's not a transformational budget. One, there's a lot of brilliance you should see in that budget, especially when you look at the plan on the capital expenditure, which is supposed to really drive growth. I think it's fantastic. You look at what we are doing with our windfall from our minerals royalties, and they've just moved that whole windfall down there. They cut out the waste that we were planning to do with Ijapa. Do you remember Ijapa? We forgot it so quick. All right, we're going to really mortgage our whole mineral royalties. All right, therefore, a pittance. That pittance we are practically getting today. In a year, over $500 million, isn't it? How much are we really making now? Over 9 billion cedis, which is about $900 million in royalties. Look, guys, we are making progress, and there are people who are being responsible at this time.
Senyor Hosi is a policy analyst. Now, Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson Isiama, has stressed that safeguarding the future of the cedi requires collaboration across all sectors of the economy. Speaking at the Citi at 60th Anniversary Currency Conference in Accra, Dr. Johnson Isiama said growing threats such as dollarization and currency substitution cannot be tackled by the central bank alone. He noted that the Bank of Ghana is intensifying efforts to strengthen the cedi, but this work must be supported by strong economic governance and coordinated national action.
At the same time, we are strengthening efforts to re-anchor the cedi as the unquestioned medium of exchange, addressing the pressures toward currency substitution and dollarization, which threaten our economic sovereignty. As we advance this work domestically, therefore, our engagement with the global community becomes even more important. So, as an active participant in the global dialogue on the future of currency and payments, we draw on our experience in payments innovation, financial inclusion, and regulatory reform, while continuing to learn from our partners across Africa, Europe, Asia, and the Americas. The issues shaping modern currencies, cross borders, and disciplines, making collaboration indispensable. This conference deepens that very collaboration.
That was Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson Isiama. And that's all for Citi Business News on Eyewitness News. I am Ijubi Biafe Akenti. Up next is Point Blank.
Flight 715 is now boarding.
Welcome to the Stanbic Bank app that makes you live a lot more like
topping up my electricity before ECG do me yawa.
That's smart. And you have to send more money. Forgot?
Easy. We'll just transfer from the app.
We are about to take off.
Okay, let me also enable my travel notice.
It was that easy, huh?
Ah, complete. Now I can use my card abroad without it getting declined.
Hey, you forgot to pay your water bill. The guys are outside to disconnect.
Wait a minute. Water bill payment? Done.
Why you lucky?
Charlie, my Stanbic Bank app sorting me back to back.
Level up and do more with the Stanbic Bank app. Download now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh or call 0302-815-789 to get started. Stanbic Bank.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Ah, go me. And what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I don't change my car. It be the same, right? It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind self be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why you hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go!
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
Hey Ghana, the lights are going off again, but this time for good reason. Melcom Blackouts deals are here. From November 13th to 30th, prices go dark and savings shine. Visit your nearest Melcom store today. Melcom, your #1 shopping destination. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you feeling tired after a hard day's work? Have you lost your appetite even for your favorite dish? Viral Blood Tonic is a nutritionally balanced, pleasant-tasting tonic fortified with iron and vitamins to boost your appetite and energy levels for high performance. Viral Blood Tonic, easy to take and good for the family. Viral from Danex Iting Starwin PLC. If symptoms persist after 48 hours, consult a physician. This advert is FDA approved.
Make a choice. Go for it. You need support to achieve. A new verse awaits you. The Republic Verse, where you're treated as uniquely as you are. Succeed, thrive, outshine yourself. This is our verse, the Republic Verse. Join the Republic Verse and big up. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244 644048. I repeat, or call 0244 644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valix Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Eyewitness News. Be there as it happens.
This is Point Blank on Eyewitness News. I am Umaru Sandamado. Tonight on Point Blank, my guest is a member of parliament representing the people of Nkranza South. When John Mahama decided to appoint only 50 ministers, my guest was lucky to be one of them. He was given a new ministry, which is not a regular ministry as we've known it in the past. So he's Minister of State in charge of special initiatives. The Honorable Imano Kojo Jekum is my guest. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
How are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you.
Everything under control?
Everything is going on very well, thank you.
Thank God, thank God. For my guests who may not, my listeners who may not know you, who are you?
Right, my name is Emmanuel Kojo Ajekum. I serve the people of Nkranza. I'm the Member of Parliament for Nkranza. I've served them as the Mayor for Nkranza as well. That is from 2009 to 2012.
Oh, okay.
And I've been their servant for the past years.
So you did DCE?
Yes.
Then when did you become MP?
I became an MP 2013, January 7th. Then I became the Member of Parliament. But in 2016, after the election, I lost my seat and I went back home. Then came back in 2020 after the election again.
Oh, so you went for 4 years.
That's right.
And came back.
That's right.
And you retained this. So you've done this is your third term. Even
This
though
is
not
my third term.
consecutive.
Yes.
Oh, okay. In the previous Mahama administration, did you occupy any position?
Sure. I was the Deputy Minister for Local Government from 2013 to 2017.
I remember that.
January.
I remember that.
Right.
You served under.
I served under
Neil Lante?
Yeah, Neil Lante was my colleague.
Your colleague,
We were the two deputy ministers. I served with
Vincent Oponfosu, right?
No, yes, Oponfosu was my first minister, then followed by Alhaji Collins Dada, Julius, then Alhaji Collins Dada. So Honorable Julius Deborah was my second minister.
So you're a local government guy?
Yes, I've been a local government. I'm a practitioner. I call myself a practitioner because I served as the last DC in Nkranza and the first MCE for Nkranza South.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. What is your profession?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I'm an entrepreneur. I did international business with Spanish, and therefore I'm an entrepreneur. I did my master's in international entrepreneurship in Germany, so I'm an entrepreneur.
Now, we saw a lot of. Before I talk to them about the ministry, how is your constituency doing? So you are third termer. What are some of the major things you did for the people of Nkranza since you? And is this Bono or Ahafo or
no? Now Bono East. Normally, what I tell people is since creation, I have actually helped develop Nkranza more than anybody since creation. I have helped develop that particular constituency more than anybody since creation.
What are some of the things you did?
I have built schools in almost every single community in Nkranza.
Which schools, basic or secondary?
Basic schools. I have also built secondary schools in Nkranza.
Which are some of the schools you built in which towns? So that if you want to go and verify.
Nkranza Senior High, I built most of the infrastructures there. Nkranza Technical, most of the infrastructures are built by me. Nkranza Technical, apart from that, Kwabre Senior High, I built all the infrastructure there. I started on Kronkwanta Senior High. In fact, to the extent that some of the constituencies that I don't want to mention that are close to me, I have. And also in every single village from Ayirede, Don Kronkwanta, Suyan, everywhere in my constituency, I've built a school.
Where do you get all the money to do that?
I'm somebody, like I said to you, I'm an entrepreneur, and therefore I know how to lobby people. I know how to go around getting projects for my people, and that is how I've been able to do it. And it's a fact on record. Anybody who called, they will not dispute it. I have built a school in every single community in my constituency.
Do you plan to run for president one day?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know. God will tell us what I need to do. But for my constituency, everybody will tell you. So I hardly even go for primaries in my constituency. I always go unopposed.
They don't challenge you?
Nobody challenge me.
You don't buy your competitors?
Not at all. Yeah. Nobody come.
They just know that way they mean to.
You have to go. I lost in 2016, but they called me to come back, and they gave me massive votes with a stand of, I think, about 8,000 votes, 7,000. 400, 8,000 votes.
Congratulations. I've never been to Nkranza, so when I go, I'll go and ask them if it is.
You will love it. You will love it.
Your name, but I'll go and find
no, you love it. They've named over 100 children after me.
What?
Yes.
Then there might be like so
my
many.
My name is Emmanuel Kojo Ajekum, and it's a fact on the ground.
And so many children are called that?
Yes. Somebody gave 4 of his children, they named them after me. 4 at the time, quadruples. They were born 4, they were all named after me.
So how do they differentiate the 4 children?
They are all Ajekum. So the first one is Ajekum, all of them, 4 of them.
Interesting. I see. Okay.
Yes.
Let's talk about your ministry now. President Mahama decided to limit himself to 50 ministries.
That's right.
He collapsed some ministries. He fused some. The ministry that you are occupying, it was first created by Akufo-Addo in 2017.
That's right.
In 2020, after he saw his smoothness level at the post, I think he collapsed that ministry, the Zongo ministry and all of that, and made them secretariats. Now, this ministry has resurfaced in the Mahama government. Is it the same as what Akufo-Addo left behind?
Not at all. In fact, actually, all the programs that were being run by the previous administration under the special initiative ministry were all scrapped.
How Akumsin's ministry?
All the ambulances, the whatever, the Northern Development, all of these were scrapped. They were actually taken to different ministry. So we are running a different program altogether.
So what is this, your ministry? So is it a ministry, or you are, okay, do you have a physical ministry, like a minister for works and housing, or you are a minister of state at the presidency?
I'm a minister of state at the presidency.
In charge of special
initiative.
Okay, so you don't have a ministry?
As per se, so I don't have chief director, but I have technical directors around me that I work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So explain to me what you are supposed to do.
What I'm supposed to do is His Excellency may have a vision that he wants to execute. And we'll say that, look, this particular vision, I want you to execute it, and I want it to be done at a certain time with this particular period, at this speed, and therefore I want the results at this particular time.
If he had so many ministers, I would have said this is simply duplicity. But because he doesn't, I'm wondering why he needs to create a ministry for special development when, if he has to do with building classrooms, education ministry is there. If he has to do with roads, houses, works and housing is there. So what is it that no ministry can handle that you have to be given the role to go and do?
Not necessarily no ministry can handle, but like I normally tell people, we do it beyond the normal routine that people would take probably about a year or whatever to execute a particular project. The president will say, look, I want you to achieve this at this time, and I want it to be done at this pace. And therefore, that is how we go ahead.
Are there practical examples that you can share with me? So, say, for instance, that the president wanted to do A, B, C, D, and
for example, as we sit at the moment, His Excellency has tasked us to do what we call the labor exports program. Probably, I use the progressive work that is labor exchange program. That what we're doing is to try as much as we can. There are a lot of aging communities, aging population in the Western world, and everywhere in the world, there's a high demand for labor. And therefore, I've been tasked to make sure at least we train and get people jobs anywhere in the world that there is an opportunity.
What's the blueprint? Talk to me about this, your exports plan.
Right. The blueprint is for us to at least export as many skilled and non-skilled labor to anywhere in the world that there is a demand. Then definitely we'll know that they will get a skill in going out to work and also get money back into our country.
Yeah, but the practicality is what I want to know. So what are you doing?
We're doing, for example, we're exporting labor to the Caribbean at the moment. We're doing to Bahamas, where we've deployed nurses to Caribbean. We've also deployed nurses to Antigua. We are deploying nurses to Barbados. We're doing it to a lot of countries. We have also, at the moment, deployed people to Jersey Island, the Channel Islands, Jersey, Guernsey, and Isle of Man. Not nurses in that field, but rather people in the building industry. That's I'm talking about carpenters, electricians, and all these people that we're exporting. It's not necessarily a skilled labor. There are people that Netherlands, for example, is asking for people who can work in the farmlands. In UK, we're negotiating to do similar thing in England as well.
Do you have a number that you deal with every year, every quarter?
No, depending on the demand. For example, we have a particular demand that we have recruited, I think 600 and about 90-something people for a particular country. Antigua now we've recruited 127 or 28 nurses that we have to do a charter to send them to Antigua.
A charter flight?
Yes, we're doing a charter because we don't want the hassle of going through England and all those places to go and struggle for visa and those things. So we just do a charter and send them straight to Antigua. We have the same thing that is going on that we send in. In fact, the last time I met the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, he said to me they have a demand of about 2,000 health workers that they need to fill in Trinidad and Tobago. And therefore, now they have put in a request of about 290 to start with that we have to send them to Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, so so you do nurses. Which other professions have
I do nurses, I do carpenters, I do bricklayers, I do electricians, I do plumbers, I do non-skilled labor, I do teachers, I do any skill that, in fact, I do IT professionals as well, and I do economists to other countries that are in demand of economists. I'm also doing planners, fiscal planners as well for some countries who are demanding for.
How do you do this? If I am someone in your village, I need a job, I'm a teacher, how do I benefit from this? It's called what? Export? What's it called?
Labor export.
Labor export program. How do I benefit? How do I apply? How do I get in?
Right, we advertise. You apply. You come for the initial interview. We'll do the initial screening. Then we either do interview on Zoom or physical interviews of people. The actual country that is asking for this labor will physically come with their expert and come and also interview the people to make sure that they are getting the right people.
I've not heard of this. How come?
It's happening.
Where is it happening?
It's happening at the Office of President and Next.
So that is the one near Parliament House?
That's right.
So that's where you operate from?
That's right. For example, the country is asking for about 1,000 truck drivers.
Mm-hmm. Truck drivers?
1,000 truck drivers.
Which country is this?
This is
Canada?
No. Yeah. Canada is asking for nurses. In fact, I had a program today with the British Parliament, with the World Bank, with the Germans, with the health network of the health network, whatever, and they are also in. But that I'll explain why we had this World Bank meeting this way. But your question is which country? That is an Eastern European country. Lithuania is asking for this number.
They want 1,000 truck drivers.
Yes, please.
So your duty then is to go look for these 1,000 trucks.
That's right. That's right.
And okay, so how do you do? Do you have a portal where people can apply while they wait, or you have a way that you do the application?
We normally advertise for people to put in their CVs, and once you put in your CV, for example, if you say you're a plumber, we have to take you to the field for you to do some work for us to see. If you have videos to, for example, Jay-Z, the Chamber of Commerce in Jay-Z, the president of the Chamber of Commerce was here in Ghana physically, and where the interview was conducted, their team in Jay-Z and the president of the Chamber of Commerce in Ghana, that is the president of the Chamber of Commerce in Jay-Z, who was in Ghana, they conducted the interview and selected the people.
The reason I'm asking this is that when the ministry for, not ministry, the YEA, Youth Employment Agency,
Yes.
I think they had something called Job Fair. They have this portal where people can apply.
That's
There
right.
was even this period where I heard that I don't know if it's the previous administration, where they say if you want a job as a barber or any of those things, you can apply. There's a portal, you fill your details, and when there's a need, you are put there. Is that how you do yours, or you do it in the dailies? Is it a recurring thing? Is it a continuous thing?
Yes, it's a as and when there's a demand. As and when there's a demand, then we'll advertise for people to bring in their CVs.
So that's all you do?
That's what we do. That's on this particular program.
Okay. Now, are people aware of this thing?
Yes, a lot of people are aware. It will amaze you that people come all the way from Boku, from Wa, from all over the place to come for interviews.
Now, where do you do your recruitments? Because we saw what happened with the armed forces recently. We've seen the police are opening their portals. People are struggling to apply. Where do you do yours? So that where do people show up physically to do the screening process?
Right. What we do is, if you are selected, we give you an invitation to come at a particular time. When you come at a particular time, they give you all the briefing and everything. You wait till your time comes up, then you go for the interview. So it's not like masses that everybody comes to rush or whatsoever. It's properly arranged. You come, you have a seat, you have a water to drink and everything. Then we get you into the interview room for you to go and do it.
How many people have you exported so far?
So far we have done 128 to Antigua. We have put together, I think, 670. We have done Trinidad, I think 290 something so far.
So about 1,000 people.
Yes, and there's a huge demand. In fact, Genzi, Kenya has, you see, it's a huge thing that people are doing all over the world, especially in Africa, that people don't know. Egypt is making more money than foreign direct investment to Egypt. Egypt is making more money than actually the Suez Canal, which used to be a huge way of getting money into Egypt. Egypt made, I think, about $31 billion out of this. Kenya, who is our neighbor and our friend here, Kenya just recently announced $5.8 billion out of this.
How much have we made so far, and how much do we expect?
I've not put the figures together, but if you look at the Bank of Ghana remittances that are coming in, I think remittances were about 5-point-something billion or so. That is when it is not structured. So when it is structured, I expect a lot of money coming into this country.
If you help me go to be a teacher or nurse abroad in Antigua or any of those places,
how much?
When I'm paid by the people there,
yeah,
do you take a cut as government of
Not
Ghana?
at all. Not at all.
So how does the government of Ghana benefit?
We
Because you
benefit.
charter a plane for them.
Yes.
There should be some returns.
I'm not the one chartering the
I
plane
mean,
for
when
them.
I say you, I mean Ghana government.
Ghana government is not paying a dime.
Who does the chartering?
The person who is recruiting them.
So if Barbados came and said they wanted nurses, after they've done the screening, then they will decide that these 500 nurses will bring our own plane and come and carry them.
They pay for their plane ticket. They give them accommodation. They give them very good salary. Our boys going to Jay-Z are making about 3,200 pounds sterling. Some of our nurses are getting $2,200. Some are getting $1,700. And
monthly or annually?
Yes, monthly. This is minus overtime that you'll be doing.
This is something that I think. I mean, forgive me, but I haven't heard or seen much about it. So
Right.
I'm trying to
understand it.
Yes, how
it
really,
works.
yes. Now, do you work with the YEA and the other agencies that are in charge of helping, the Ministry of Labor, for instance?
Where there's a collaborative effort now. His Excellency actually has set up a 7-member team that is putting a comprehensive policy in place for us to do this, as our brothers in Kenya are doing, as Philippines is going, as India, who made $130-something billion out of labor export, what they are doing now.
If someone is listening to you and they need a job, is there a number they can call, a website they can visit?
Yes, that's when we get a demand, we'll advertise it.
But there should be an open one where there's a backlog of teachers, so that when someone needs teachers, you know that this is where you go to, and someone needs doctors.
For example, recently we had a demand to take teachers to Bahamas. We advertised, not general teachers. The demand was science teachers. They also requested for math teachers. They requested for, I think, physics teachers. And we made an advert and recruited this number for them. So depending on the demand that comes in, then we work on that.
A journalist has sent me a message. He says, why can't we have officials at the employment ministry to do all of this? Is it a case of jobs for the boys?
No.
Are you recruiting NDC people?
Not at all. We don't do, job for the best. We advertise for. I remember there was a case that we were recruiting, and a lot of nurses from a particular hospital that I will not mention to you, just rushing to come and get, and most of them were actually recruited. So it's not about job for the boys. It's not about for NDC. It's about Ghana. And everybody in Ghana who has got interest to do something in this field is more than welcome to be recruited.
And Ministry of Labor cannot do this?
Oh, Ministry of Labor, I said to you that we're doing a collaborative effort.
Yes, so I'm saying that. So why do we need a minister in charge of that when Rashid Papu and his ministry
It's
are
not
there?
a minister in charge of that. I mentioned to you that
So
if
this,
there's
so this is just a special assignment. But I'm saying that why can't Rashid Papu and his people do it?
The Rashid Papu and his people can do it, but this is what has been assigned to us for us to do it. And we're working now. There has been actually about 7 ministers that the president has put together for us to put a comprehensive thing in place for this.
Just an aside, Emmanuel Dubik says good evening to you.
I appreciate it, Dubik.
Now let's go back.
Right.
So aside from this brain drain that you are doing.
Yeah, I don't call it a brain drain.
What are you doing?
The argument that I make to everyone is it is not a brain drain. It is actually a brain gain. The reason being is we're sending out all these young people anywhere in the world, trying to at least get some number of skill or a particular skill, and they will definitely bring it back to our country. For example, if you look at our people who are working on the bricklaying and the housing industry, there are skills that they come out. You can see that they are coming out with a particular skill. People with welding industry, in the welding industry, as for example, we send people from Kranza to Dubai to go and do a particular make and thick welding. And if you look at the standard of welding they are doing now, it's amazing. It will You would not believe it. And these young people have come back to their country with such a skill. So I don't call it a brain drain. I call it a brain gain.
Because you said in Kranza, I'm just going to ask, do you have more people from Bronx and Ahafo applying for this, exports, this travel abroad thing than any other region?
Not necessarily, but we have a lot of them who have got, who have shown interest.
You know why. We like Akwentu. Okay.
Right.
What are you doing aside this skills export as a Ministry for Special Development? What other special development has the president asked you to engage? Did he ask you to go and dig dams in the villages in the north?
Not at all.
Has he asked you to bring us fire service equipment like the previous government brought us ambulances?
Not at all. I'm not doing that. At some point in time, the president sent me to a particular assignment, and I do it on the quiet side. I'm not the one that...
but is there any one that you can tell us publicly aside this export thing that you're doing?
Oh, yes. Initially, we were collaborating with the Minister of Agri to do this Nkoko Nkiti program, for example, which was a vision and initiative by His Excellency the President. And I know definitely there are a lot of things coming up there.
So you'll be working on the Nkoko Nkiti?
With collaborating with the Minister of
But who will be the focal point? Who will be the lead?
The lead person will be the Minister for Agri.
So you will be a planky?
I will not be a planky.
Then explain what you
will because what I'll be doing, for example, we have a particular numbers that we have been assigned to, that I have a gentleman called Kelvin looking after that, trying to make sure particular people have been assessed and a number of feed and all those things have been given to them to work on.
What else are you working on as a minister?
I'm looking at another project that is something that His Excellency is trying to do.
Okay.
I don't know if I have to tell you, but we're looking at trying to make sure you put an industry that will take care of a particular jewelry in this country, trying to improve on our gold system.
Not a gold board jewelry?
Not at all. Not at all. Something different.
Galamsey?
We don't believe in Galamsey. We are trying to sanitize the system in Ghana, but we want to actually add value to what's happening in this country.
When the Ministry for Special Development was set up in the first term of Akufo-Addo, one of the criticisms was that they were doing things that ministries would already do. So the issue of duplicity or duplication has come up. How do you ensure that what you are doing will not cross paths with the ministry, for instance, that you were once at, the Ministry of Local Government? If Ministry of Local Government is doing toilets in Ashaiman, you also go and do toilets. What's the point?
We don't do that. Like I said to you...
No, because you are doing labor.
Yes, I'm doing labor.
Meanwhile, there's a Ministry for Labor. The next thing you would start... start recruiting teachers to go and teach in schools. The next thing you start...
Yes,
that's Ministry of Education.
We're doing it.
Next thing you are building drains and doing KVIPs.
What you have to know is Ministry of Education is not doing labor recruitment. Ministry of Education is not recruiting teachers to go and work anywhere in the world that there's a shortage. Ministry of Education is assigned as a policy ministry trying to work on education in Ghana.
Yes, so my point is that how do you deal with the issues of duplicity?
There's actually a defined role when an assignment is given to me. There's a defined role.
There's no clash?
Not at all. If there's anything...
Because on Nkoko Nkiti, for instance, Eric Opoko would be happy. That's your neighbor, right?
Yes, he's my neighbor. He's my brother. He's my senior.
Which constituency is what?
That's Asunafo.
Okay, we are not from the same region.
Not at all. Okay, we used to be
in the same region.
The same region.
He definitely would want to see that thing come into fruition. And then there's another minister looking in the ports.
Yeah, he
has to take credit for it, especially when we're hearing that he has presidential ambitions.
We want... I don't know about that.
No, I'm not saying you said it. This was me.
Yes,
I take responsibility.
But I don't know about that.
No, I'm taking responsibility.
Okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying is that His Excellency, we serve His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and any credit that we take it to His Excellency the President.
In the next 4 years, when we are taking stock of the Mahama government, what would be the contribution of Honorable Ejekum to the Mahama government's success?
I think definitely we will be able to do programs that will bring a very progressive way in this country, and I think the country is expecting a lot from us, and I believe strongly that I'll contribute my quota, which is going to help this country.
I mean, your ministry. So what are some of the key things you would want us to say?
Some of the key things, what I'm doing at the moment, normally I tell people that if you look at figures of what is coming into the country, foreign direct investment, cocoa revenues, gold revenues, vis-a-vis, people should compare the figures. IMF inflows coming in, then you take the figures holistically and look at, if you aggregate it, you come out with a figure to say that yes, this is what labor export has been able to bring to the country. Like I mentioned to you, Kenya has just announced $5 billion.
Okay.
So if I'm able to announce $5 to $10 billion coming into this country, I think it will be a good achievement for this country.
People keep asking me, and they are sending messages asking me to let you tell them how they can register for any of the job opportunities that you're talking about.
Right, they should look
currently
at
which one is running and where can they
currently we're doing nurses. We're also doing people to go to JZ, which is also in the building industry, electricians, plumbers, bricklayers, steel fixers, and those things. These are a few things.
Where can they apply?
They can apply with the Minister of Special Initiatives,
so they should come
Office
to your
of President-elect. Yes.
You'll be shocked. People who come there tomorrow.
No, we will advertise it.
So you have not advertised it?
Not yet.
Because this communication is amongst advertising.
Yes. Once we advertise it, they will know and we'll pick them
So
up.
for now, they shouldn't come?
Now they shouldn't come back. They should look at, we are doing interviews.
Create a website.
We have a website. Special Initiative, we have a website. And they should also look at...
Give us a phone number. Let people call and say, me here, Juma.
I'll give you a phone number before I leave your studio.
But you give it to me on air?
No, I'll give you to you on air.
Please give me on air because we are signing up.
I'll give you a particular number.
Can you provide a number, please?
They can call to make inquiries on that. And
we
will have, even this week, we're doing another one for a particular country that has asked for, I think, about 120 health workers. And when we say health, we're not only looking at nurses. I think, is it radio, whatever. We're looking at radiographers. We're looking at different areas, and teachers. We're looking at, even a particular university is asking me for professors.
Outside Ghana?
Yes.
Okay.
Professors.
We have to go. What number can people call if they need jobs?
They can call on this particular number, 020 752 5651. 020 752 5651.
Honorable Yimano Kojo-Ejekum, Minister of State in charge of Special Development, Special Initiatives, and Member of Parliament for Nkranza South. Thank you for joining us on Point Blank. People who want jobs, please. His office is, when you are going to Parliament, just before the Special Prosecutor's Office, around that area. That's where his office is called Office of President's Annex. Please, go there. He said he has jobs. Come, go and take jobs.
Thank you very much.
I've just invited the youth of Ghana to come to your house.
Definitely. The fact of the matter is, for example, I have currently, I have cabby drivers that people who drives can do.
Taxi.
Yes.
Taxi.
And the truck drivers, the issue we have at the moment is to do with the line system that we need to upgrade for it to be accepted in certain countries. If not, we have a lot of...
You say you need 1,000 truck drivers?
I tell you.
Please, so what you articulate our Ghana, Minister say, Ejuma wo ente bejibi, or senior office wo, free GIJ side, GFA side, now we call parliamentar. On the left.
Yeah, close to the Minister of Communication.
Close to the Minister of Communication.
That's right.
Don't go to Sam George's office. He's not the one advertising.
That's
Just go to Honorable Emmanuel Ejeko.
Thank you very much.
Honorable, thank you so much for joining us.
I appreciate it.
Wish you all the best.
Much. God bless you.
I'm Omar Rusandamadu. This has been Eyewitness News. I did it with Ejubi Wiafia Kenten. Produced tonight by Kobina Wilson, Sami Wiafe, Fred Tete Jabana, and Christopher Kevin Esima. Technical support from Desmond Nyaku. Emmanuel Lati helped us with the new media. We'll be back tomorrow at 17:30 GMT. Thank you for listening. Have a good night.